Welcome back to the IS Companion. Today's lecture is on intelligence, a core concept in psychology that has been the subject of much debate and research. Intelligence is a broad and multifaceted construct that touches on various aspects of human functioning, from reasoning and problem solving to adapting to new situations. This lecture will cover the definition of intelligence, explore different theories that attempt to explain it, and delve into both content and process theories of intelligence. What is intelligence? Intelligence is often defined as the global capacity of an individual to act purposefully, think rationally, and deal effectively with the environment. It encompasses the ability to carry on abstract thinking, solve problems, adapt to new situations, and demonstrate general cognitive brightness. Key points: abstract thinking, the ability to understand complex concepts and solve problems that do not have immediate, tangible components. Adaptation, the capability to adjust to new or changing environments, reflecting cognitive flexibility. Purposeful action. Intelligence is not just about solving problems but doing so in a way that is intentional and goal directed. Examples: a scientist using abstract thinking to develop a new theory, a person adapting to a new job role by learning new skills, a student applying logical reasoning to solve a math problem. Theories of intelligence. Theories of intelligence can be broadly classified into two categories: content theories and process theories. Content theories of intelligence. Content theories, also known as factor theories, focus on identifying the components or building blocks of intelligence. These theories seek to understand what intelligence is composed of and often use factor analysis as a tool to identify these components. Major content theories. 1. Two-factor theory by Charles Spearman. Charles Spearman, in 1904, introduced the two-factor theory of intelligence, which posits that intelligence is composed of two factors. G factor, general intelligence. This is a general mental energy that influences performance across various cognitive tasks. Spearman proposed that individuals who perform well in one type of cognitive task tend to perform well in others due to this general intelligence. S factor, specific intelligence. These are specific abilities that influence performance in particular areas, such as verbal, numerical, or mechanical tasks. General intelligence. G. Spearman believed that this factor is constant across different tasks and is independent of factors like race or gender. It represents an individual's overall cognitive ability. Specific abilities. S. While G represents general ability, S factors account for variations in performance on specific tasks. For example, someone might excel in mathematics but not in language, which could be due to high specific intelligence in numerical ability but not in verbal ability. Application. Spearman's theory suggests that intelligence tests should measure both general and specific abilities. Modern IQ tests often include a mix of questions that assess both types of intelligence. Critique. The theory has been critiqued for oversimplifying intelligence by reducing it to a single general factor and a set of specific abilities. 2. Thurstone's group factor theory. Louis Thurstone, in opposition to Spearman, denied the presence of a single G factor and proposed the group factor theory of intelligence. Thurstone identified multiple primary mental abilities, PMAs, that represent different aspects of intelligence. Primary mental abilities, PMAs. Verbal comprehension, understanding and reasoning with verbal information. Word fluency, ability to generate words rapidly. Number facility, aptitude with numerical problems. Spatial visualization, ability to visualize and manipulate objects in space. Memory, capacity to recall information. Perceptual speed, ability to quickly recognize similarities and differences between stimuli. Inductive reasoning, ability to infer general principles from specific instances. Thurstone found that the overlap between these abilities was not significant enough to conclude a strong G factor, suggesting that intelligence is better understood as a set of distinct, yet interrelated, abilities. Application. This theory led to the development of intelligence tests that measure specific abilities rather than relying solely on a general intelligence score. Critique. While Thurstone's theory provides a more nuanced view of intelligence, later research indicated that a lower order G factor might still exist, especially in children. 3. Guilford's structure of intellect model. J.P. Guilford rejected both the G factor and Thurstone's PMAs and proposed a more complex model known as the structure of intellect (SOI) model. This model initially included 120 factors, later expanded to 180, and it organizes intelligence into three dimensions: content, the type of information, example, symbolic, semantic, behavioral, and figural; operations, the mental processes applied to content, example, memory, evaluation, cognition, convergent production, and divergent production; products, the form in which information is processed, example, units, classes, relations, systems, transformations, and implications. Guilford's model emphasizes the diversity of human intelligence, suggesting that intelligence is not a single entity but a combination of various factors. Divergent production, this aspect of intelligence, which involves generating multiple solutions to a problem, is crucial in creative thinking and is emphasized in Guilford's model. Application. Guilford's model has influenced the development of assessments for creativity and problem-solving skills, highlighting the importance of divergent thinking in education and innovation. Critique. The model has been critiqued for its complexity and difficulty in empirical testing, making it less practical for widespread use. Thank you. Follow us on YouTube, www.youtube.com/iscompanion.